So we have come to the last videos of these 12 mini lectures, and we have a walkthrough a plant lab at the wastewater treatment plant and the drinking water plant. We're going to have a look at two labs that I visited over the years, and one is from a wastewater treatment plant, and here you can see the spectrophotometer and the quick analysis of phosphorus and nitrogen. On the right hand side you have the Waterworks lab, where you can see instrumentation for turbidity, organic analysis and pH. And as you see from the pictures, very tidy, very well organized, and of course a laboratory is the key where you find out how your process is working. So based on the analysis that you make here, you go out in the process and set things more optimal or set them right. So good order, good structure and good labs are essential. How do I get the water I want to sample to the lab? Well, here is one example of where you have several pipes coming from different parts of the waterworks where you can sample in one place. So this is a very convenient way to work. It's not hard to sample and you can take the sample at the same time. This is again from a waterworks. In a sewage treatment plant you have to be careful with the length, of course, of the pipes and the risk for clogging and so forth and so on. And also in the case of the waterworks you have to look at the length of the sampling lines in regard to risk for bacteria and so forth, so you don't get any wrong analysis. But sampling should be easy, and if you go out in the plant you can easily access the taps where you will get the water from, independent if it's a waterwork or a sewage treatment plant. Small details, but very important. Practical, easy sampling makes better result, I think. Now, we are using treated wastewater as a raw water for drinking water production, as we've talked about in the previous 11 videos. So we need a plant lab that also is running bacteria analysis. And here in the picture we see such a lab. And I won't go too much in detail, but a lab that can do routine bacteria analysis of the processes is of course very important in our case. With that said, let's go to the next slide and some summary in regards to the quality of the lab I would say we need in our case. When we now are in the business of using treated wastewater for drinking water production, these are some thoughts on the labs, and I see the lab as crucial for the quality control and overall process optimization. So let's have a look at the bullet points I made here. First, qualified laboratory assistants on ordinary weekdays, and also standby to be called in a moment's notice if something happens in the process. The Waterworks laboratory should be accredited for key analysis. That goes for the Waterworks laboratory. I need to point out that we are talking about a wastewater treatment plant lab, of course, as well as a Waterworks lab. But for the Waterworks lab, in our case, I would say it should be credited for key analysis. For routine analysis of non-key parameters made for the follow-up of the process, process and optimization, there is of course no need for accreditation, just the qualified personnel you find in the labs. With that, we have come to the end of these 12 videos. And I will go to the very last slide now. We've come to the last slide of these 12 videos and mini lectures that I put together with the treated sewage water as a raw water for drinking water production. I really hope you have found them interesting and gotten something back when you've looked at them. And if you have any questions, just pose a question and I will answer you. With that, I bid you farewell for this series of lectures, and take good care and hope to see you soon again in some other video. Take care. Bye bye.